I am not a CPA, but my brother is, and he has no idea that I'm doing this, and neither of us endorse this advice. But I will show you an approximation based on the federal income tax calculator what your tax burden would be if you made $200,000 a year as a W-2 in the USA. But is going to be relative to where you live. California is going to cost more in taxes than Florida. If you don't like it, move to Florida like I did. But using this handy dandy calculator right there, if you made $200,000 a year, W-2, your take-home pay would look like $158,965 a year. Essentially $160. Meaning your total effective tax rate is about 20%. Now, how does that change with the upcoming changes to the tax code in the Trump administration? I have no idea. I suspect if economic policy works out the way that they want it to, this number would actually go down and the cost of everything else would probably go up if we moved to a tariff-forward revenue model for the government. I'm a lot of things, and an economist is not one of them. But to be fair, most economists also have no idea what they're talking about. So we'll get to see what happens. But if your main concern about making a fat income is that you're gonna have to pay taxes, you need to actually think about your statement. Because you're saying, I don't want to make more money so that I don't have to pay more in taxes. Because we operate on a marginal tax rate system, meaning that at $200,000 a year for every extra $100 you make, you pay $22 in taxes. Short of some key tax deductions, which usually only apply to business owners in my experience, if you're making more money, you're going to actually have more take-home pay. You don't hit a single reality that I'm aware of as an individual where you go from making $100,000 to $101,000 and now have an extra $10,000 of tax burden. That's not how that works. For normal people working normal jobs, i.e. W-2, the thing you need to be concerned with is marginal tax rate. But check with your CPA. In other words, don't be afraid of making money because there's no way to make money without making money.